The year is 2026, and the Philippines is now entering a transformative phase in its maritime defense strategy. For decades, the country has depended largely on surface ships for coastal defense and patrol operations, relying on modest naval assets. But that strategy is now shifting with one of the most significant upgrades in its modern naval history: the acquisition and deployment of its very first strategic submarine platform. Submarines represent a powerful, often unseen, deterrent in maritime defense. And for an archipelago like the Philippines, made up of over 7,000 islands and surrounded by contested waters, the importance of underwater defense capabilities cannot be overstated. The nation's pursuit of undersea warfare is not merely about military power projection. It is about asserting sovereignty, enhancing maritime security, and modernizing the entire naval doctrine. The Philippine Navy has long aspired to own and operate submarines. In the past, various proposals were raised, from French offers to South Korean Jangbogo 3 suggestions. After years of delays, training, feasibility studies, and high-level negotiations, 2026 is the turning point. The Department of National Defense has officially confirmed the procurement of 2 diesel-electric attack submariners, one already en route for final trials and the other in an advanced stage of construction. These submarines, based on a modified design, are compact but lethal platforms. Each vessel is equipped with advanced sonar, air-independent propulsion systems, and modern torpedoes capable of hitting both sea and land targets. The boats have stealth coating, modern integrated combat management systems, and are capable of extended patrols, crucial for the West Philippine Sea operations. Why does this matter now more than ever? The West Philippine Sea remains a hotspot of geopolitical tension, with multiple nations laying claim to overlapping zones. Recent activities, including illegal maritime structures and militarized artificial islands, have raised alarms. Submarines offer a layer of deterrence that surface ships simply cannot. They can operate undetected, monitor adversary movements, and if required, launch precision attacks without ever being seen. Behind the scenes, the Philippines has been quietly training its submarine crews abroad. France and South Korea have been instrumental in this effort, providing simulators and real-time exposure to operational submarines. Filipino sailors have undergone rigorous courses in engineering, torpedo handling, silent operations, and electronic warfare. By 2026, the country now possesses a core group of trained officers capable of handling complex undersea missions. What's even more significant is the local support structure being built around this submarine acquisition. Subic Bay, a former U.S. naval base, is being revamped to support submarine operations. Hangars, underwater docking facilities, secure communication centers, and rapid response units are being established, with support from both international partners and local engineers. This move is not just about acquiring hardware, it's about shifting doctrine. The Navy is now transitioning to a tri-dimensional approach: surface, air, and undersea operations. Submarines provide intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, and offensive strike capability. In 2026, the Philippine Navy is evolving from a patrol force to a fully modern maritime fighting unit. And while this submarine acquisition is certainly a historical milestone, there's another area where progress is equally impressive: the automotive sector. That's right. As the country modernizes its defense capabilities, it's also seeing innovation and growth in the civilian automotive space. Let's take a pause from sonar systems and torpedoes and talk about four wheels on the ground, specifically, the latest car updates for 2026. The local car industry is buzzing with energy as more global brands enter the market, and Philippine-based assemblers step up their game. One of the most exciting entries into the market this year is the all-new Toyota Vios 2026 edition, specifically designed with the Southeast Asian market in mind. With better fuel efficiency, a hybrid variant, sleeker aerodynamic styling, and tech features like lane departure alert and adaptive cruise control, the Vios is no longer just a budget commuter, it's a serious tech-savvy family sedan. Local dealerships are already reporting long wait lists for the hybrid trim, as a fuel-conscious consumers shift toward greener alternatives. Meanwhile, Honda has answered the call with the 2026 Honda City EF, offering electric hybrid performance in a familiar package. Its regenerative braking system, paired with the enhanced CVT transmission, makes it one of the smoothest rides under a ±1.5 million pesos. And yes, it now supports Apple CarPlay wirelessly, a huge plus for urban commuters. But the real scene stealer this year comes from Mitsubishi. Their new Xpander Cross 2026 is already dubbed as the SUV meets MPV King of the Year. With rugged styling, improved ground clearance, and off-road modes, it's perfect for both family drives and rural terrains. Under the hood, the latest engine tuning delivers better torque and fuel economy, while inside, the infotainment system has been upgraded to a unit with real-time navigation and split-screen capability. Local car assembly is also on the rise. Reports indicate that domestic production has increased by 8% compared to 2025, with major facilities in Laguna and Cavite scaling operations. These plants are now integrating more robotic assembly units, precision laser welding systems, and AI-based quality inspection systems. This results in better vehicles and more employment, supporting not just the economy but also national self-sufficiency. Returning now to the naval frontier, let's talk strategy. What will the Philippine submarine doctrine look like in the next 5 years? Based on Navy briefings and leaked defense white papers, the submarines will be used in 2 roles, deterrence and intelligence. Expect routine silent patrols in areas like the Calayan Island Group, Scarborough Shoal, and parts of the Benin Rise. These submarines will act as both scouts and guardians, feeding information back to command and ready to intercept in case of foreign incursions. Importantly, these platforms are not designed for show, they are meant for real operational capability. They are expected to work in sync with the Air Force's light fighters and the upcoming multi-role frigates under the Horizon 3 procurement plan. A networked combat system is being developed where subs, surface ships, and air assets can coordinate through secure in real time. For the Philippines, 2026 is a year of redefining how it sees national defense. Submarines are no longer a dream, they are real, strategic assets that are here to stay. But with that power comes the responsibility of maintenance, crew training, logistics support, and long-term upgrades. A local submarine school is reportedly being proposed for development in Cavite, ensuring future sailors will be trained locally with modern simulation systems and mock-ups. Public support is also crucial. Filipinos are showing immense pride in the nation's steps toward maritime modernization. Defense forums, YouTube channels, and social media groups are buzzing with discussions, from sonar frequency ranges to propeller cavitation dynamics. It's a sign that the public is becoming more defense literate, and that's always a good thing for national dialogue. Now, let's quickly return to our car update to round out this episode. Electric vehicle infrastructure is another area seeing movement. SM supermalls and Ayala establishments are installing more fast charging stations for EVs, and companies like Hyundai and BYD are pushing more EV models into the local market. The 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 5 and BYD Dolphin are getting strong attention for their futuristic designs and zero-emission capabilities. Government policies are also aligning, with reduced import duties for hybrid and F units. Expect a surge in F sales by Q3 2026, with Nissan, MG, and China all preparing launches before the end of the year. These changes show how civilian tech and military upgrades are both racing toward modernization. And speaking of races, motorsports in the Philippines is experiencing a revival. The Clark International Speedway now hosts multiple touring car events and time attack races, many featuring new generation tuned Vios, Civic Type Rs, and even hybrid racers. This growing scene reflects the nation's expanding car culture and the appetite for performance, customization, and smart technology. So, what do we have in summary? On one hand, the 2026 Philippine submarine program is becoming the centerpiece of maritime defense modernization. On the other hand, the auto industry is charging ahead literally with hybrids, EVs, and smarter tech for the roads. Both sectors reflect a nation moving forward, embracing innovation, and preparing for the challenges ahead. In 2026, whether it's under the sea with advanced submarines or on land with high-tech vehicles, the Philippines is navigating its path toward progress with determination, vision, and pride. These are not just upgrades, they're national milestones. And as the stories unfold, we'll be here to break them down, analyze the specs, and bring you every critical update along the way. Stay sharp, stay informed.